Okay, taking a look at the last of the arm muscles. We'll mostly be working on the inside of the arm, but I just wanted to show you from the back. The next muscle that I want to talk about is the clavobrachialis. We already had clavotrapezius and said that that ran from the back of the neck over to the clavicle. Well, the clavicle runs from the clavobrachialis down over the shoulder, kind of like a cape muscle. And when I look to just at the shoulder level, I can see a white line. I've already separated it out right here so you can see. I'm underneath right now that clavobrachialis. As we move to the front of the arm, you're going to see that we're going to start investigating and taking a look underneath some of the pectoralis muscles. So we're going to clear away the pectoralis major and the pectoantebrachialis, as well as that clavobrachialis, which comes over the top of the shoulder. So the first thing I want to do is separate that. And this time we're actually going to cut and reflect a muscle. So far we've just been separating. Notice that I'm cutting right on top of that probe so that I'm sure that I'm not digging too deep. Make sure your scalpel or your razor blade's fairly sharp. And so I've separated away there the clavobrachialis, and I can reflect it back in both directions on both sides to reveal the muscle underneath. Now if I go forward from this point, I'm now going to be under that the pectoantebrachialis, and so I'm going to need to delve a little deeper in here so that I can clear out the muscles so that we can get to and see the bicep brachii. So this muscle right in here right now, underneath clavobrachialis, is part of the pectoralis major, and I've got pectoralis minor. And so I'm going to continue making a cut here and clear away all of that muscle. This is going to be a very thick muscle to get through. And when I get through all of that, I've got a nice shining muscle down here. This is our bicep brachii. So right on the top of the humerus. This muscle right here, and I can get underneath it. Maybe. Got the humerus here too. You can actually see the white. I don't know if you can hear that, the muscle of the humerus. Underneath, I have another thin layer of muscle. This is the epitrochlearis. I'm going to get that one cut and reflected as well. So we're doing a lot of reflecting today so that we can see these other muscles underneath. It's important that we always leave the origin and insertion intact. So we're just clearing them away from the center. But we can always see, we can sort of put them back in their place just by laying them back down. But if I work right from here and go underneath, this is all tricep muscle, and this is all bicep muscle. So under the epitrochlearis was our tricep, and underneath the clavobrachialis and the pec major was our bicep muscle. So this is the bicep right in here.